Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is a homebrew that was sent to Matt. And I believe it was Carson. I may not be remembering that correctly, but this was given to me by Matt because Matt is doing he stepped away from the beer thing for a little bit. And so he gave this to me and some other beers because I'm not drinking them and I don't want them here. So thank you. Maybe Carson via Matt. Or thanks, Matt. I don't know. But anyway, this is a dark sour. It is 7% alcohol by volume, and it has a bunch of other stuff on here. The pH is 3.55, brewed 11-18-20, barrel 12-02-20, and then bottled 7-8-21. So the bottling date was July. It is December, so that is 5 months. It's a little over 5 months, like 5 months and a week. And it was barrel aged for roughly 8 months. So yeah. I'm a little nervous about this because I know Matt doesn't usually review homebrews, but he just drinks them and talks about them. So hopefully I can do it justice. I am not as prolific as Matt is. I got a new Trader Joe's thing because we drank a muckraker beer and it had a cork in it. And there was a bit of a debacle because I guess my bottle opener, the corkscrew it's not messed up, but it's a little bent, and I think it's just not a fun time for anyone. So yeah. Well, the head on that is surprisingly white. Or maybe it's just off-white. It's off-white. Yeah, it's not white. It's a lot lighter than I kind of was expecting it. But yeah, I'm definitely getting light through it. But actually I can't really tell. Yeah, it's a nice reddish brown color. Yeah, it's dark, but it's not black. Yeah. The head dissipated kind of quickly. It's a bit soapy head. Yeah. Looks good. See what it smells like. Definitely a wood character in there. Definitely tart. Sour. I don't know if that is a bourbon whiskey that I'm getting, or it could be red wine or a wine barrel. I should just say wine. Yeah, it definitely smells like there's some sort of wine or spirit or something. Yeah, there's also a subtle dark fruit character. It's not really big enough for me to specifically say. I think the first thing that came to my mind when I smelled it was, I don't remember, even though it was 30 seconds ago. maybe some like cherry, like dark black cherry, fleshy kind of thing. Something like that. I don't know. Let's see what it tastes like. Thank you to Matt for giving this to me. And thank you to who I believe is Carson for sending it to Matt. Cheers. Ooh. Man. The flavor and the tartness are really nice, but that first sip gave me, the acidity gave me a little bit of a tickle in my insides. Yeah. I don't know if that was just a wood barrel, because I am getting, I don't know, because I'm definitely getting wood, and I am definitely getting that. It's kind of coming off the same way. It's a little bit bigger, but that dark fruit kind of cherry thing. Yeah. They're like a, I'm also getting like a, I don't know if it's treated water, but I'm getting like a little bit of like a salinity mineral thing in there as well. Yeah. I want to say that it's not just an oak barrel, but I for the life of me, I couldn't. I'm going to say it's either a whiskey or a red wine barrel if it's not just an oak barrel or wood barrel, whatever kind of wood. I am a fan of this. It's just that acidity is I'm sure some people this wouldn't bother at all, but it's just on the edge of like too much for me. I'm just getting like a little bit of like the thing. Now, that mineral thing has kind of coated my mouth at this point, so it's like kind of big, but like it's not in every sip. It's just kind of there in my mouth now. I meant to grab a glass of water, but I did not. I think my palate is getting a little fatigued. But yeah, it's super good. I really enjoy it. I would just tone down that acidity thing a little bit, but other than that, yeah. It's not super drying. The wood character is definitely in there, but it's not super drying, which is kind of nice. Get the best of both worlds or whatever. I just want to keep drinking it. Yeah. It's not super sweet either. So when I say it's like cherry and like dark fruits, it's not sweet. Or I should say not overly sweet. I would like to know what barrel this was in. Whether it was just a oak barrel or if it was like a red wine or wine, general wine. Yeah, because I definitely don't think it was. I'm hyper focusing, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I start spacing out. I'm just hyper focusing on it. Yeah. Kind of gives me like a dark Goza vibe kind of thing with that minerality in there. I mean, the wood aside, or barrel aside. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I think it's just a barrel and it's not any sort of spirit or anything like that. But I guess I could see it being a red wine. It was only in barrels for 8 months. I don't know. It tastes good. Whatever. And the acidity, and I kind of got used to the acidity thing, so that's not even a thing anymore. So. My only real complaint, and it's not even really a complaint because it could just be my palate. But you get all the dark fruit thing, the wood thing, the whatever, and then it just kind of washes out and you're left with that mineral thing. But it's not even a bad thing. But whatever. So thank you, Matt, for giving this to me. Thank you to Carson, I believe, for sending it to Matt. And if it's not Carson and it's someone else, then please correct me. Or I'll probably ask Matt before I post this so that I can put the name in the thing. But yeah. Drinking homebrew is cool. I really wanted to get back into. So let me just go on a little talk while I'm drinking this. I wanted to get back into. I did a couple like kits, and then I brewed a couple beers with people, and I really wanted to get back into it. And then I was like, once we move into this place, I will get back into it, because this is a house. It's not an apartment. It's a small house, but it's not an apartment. So we got a driveway, we got a yard, got a backyard. We have actually a little bit of a side yard as well. But due to space and monetary financial limitations, I just haven't done it yet. Plus, we have to get a shed, because there's a bunch of shit that I need to put in a shed, and I don't have the money for a shed right now. And I didn't buy one when like I first needed one and had the money for it, because by the time we moved into here and were looking for a shed, it was like the end of summer, so everybody had bought all the sheds already. So we're planning on being here for a little bit, so we'll probably buy one in the spring. Then maybe I'll get to it then. I am a fan of this. Getting a little like... I don't know if it's just the tartness, but a little bit of like citrus zesty vibes as well. Yeah. I wish I knew a little bit more about this, but I'm perfectly okay with. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah. So you can see the color a little bit better there. It's a little more brownish. Well, in here it's a little brownish, like caramel kind of. Maybe a little darker than caramel. But yeah. So thank you, Matt. Thank you to Carson, I believe, who sent it to Matt. I hope you're all doing well. Taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. You can like this video if you would like to. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one.